Following the popularity of the FZ series in India, Yamaha has just launched the FZ25 for the Indian market. This bike promises masculine looks, it promises power and performance, and of course the legendary build quality of Yamaha. The FZ25 gets a 249cc single-cylinder engine which is capable of putting out 20 PS of power at 8,000 RPM and 20 Newton meters of torque at 6,000 RPM. It also promises figures of 43 kilometers to the litre, which is quite decent. The vehicle gets a bold and muscular stance with, of course, LED headlights and LED tail lamps as well. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. The FZ25 gets a wheelbase of 1360 mm with a minimum ground clearance of 160 mm. The bike's wet weight is 148 kgs with a minimum turning radius of 2.5 meters. The engine gets a 14-litre fuel tank capacity and is a fuel-injected engine. The bike rides on 80/100 R17 tubeless tyres in the front and 140/70 R17 tubeless tyres in the rear. Yamaha has also built in single hydraulic disc brakes for the front and rear. While the rear gets a 220 mm disc, the front gets a 282 mm disc. The engine gets a 5-speed gearbox and the bike has been built on a diamond-type frame. Aiding suspension on the FZ25 is a telescopic fork in the front and a swing arm in the rear. The shock-absorbing setup gets coil springs along with hydraulic dampers for the front and rear. The front suspension gets 130 mm travel while the rear gets 120 mm travel. Keeping things contemporary, Yamaha has also added a digital speedometer as well as a digital tachometer and a liquid crystal odometer along with a liquid crystal trip meter, a digital fuel gauge and a digital clock as well as fuel consumption indicator. The bike also gets 2 trip meters along with a gauge for instant mileage as well as average mileage. The FZ25 is available in ballistic blue, warrior white and night black colors. The FZ25 stands testament to Yamaha's legacy of the FZ series in India and comes in at a price point of 1,19,500 ex-showroom Delhi. It's definitely got a lot of bang for your buck, and if you are interested, do stay tuned to this space as we bring you a review of the FZ25 motorcycle. Hey there, so if you did like our video, please remember to hit that like button and stay tuned as we bring you the latest from the Indian automotive industry. And Hero Cycles, the world's largest cycle manufacturer, has brought in the Electro brand to India. These electro cycles that you see right here in front of me are power-assisted bicycles.